I'm here today interviewing Dallas Butts about his journey through faith. Dallas, first I want to know a little background information about you. Where you came from, your heritage, who makes up your family, and who lives with you.
Okay. I've, I've lived in Pasadena all my life. Um, I'm white. My heritage is Irish, Native American, and German. Mostly Irish. Um, my family is my mom, my dad, my two sisters, then my grandmother, my mom's stepdad, my dad's stepmom, and my cousins, my uncle John and my Uncle Lloyd, Uncle John, and Aunt Carla. My mom, dad, and sisters live with me.
Alright, describe three events that have shaped your life and how you feel about life, the world, religion, and friends.
Um, when I was 2 years old, I was attacked by the family dog, um, which some people think is a small dog. Definitely not. They're very big and mean. Um, this left me with a lot of scars all over the back of my head, which are bald spots, and one on the back of my ear because my ear got torn off. Um, I get questions about this a lot, and I don't know. It's just I'm always kind of leery around dogs that I'm not familiar with. Um, the second event was 9/11. Um, it was something. It was unusual for me. It was the first time that I remember that I've ever seen my parents scared. It was just really confusing. I didn't understand what was going on. There was buildings on fire all over the news. My friend also was telling me that we were under attack, and like I just this first time like I was completely helpless, and my parents it just seemed like they didn't know what to do about it. They were scared. Another event would be Jason dying. He was basically a part of my family. He's like my dad's second son, even though he was a lot older than me. He was 19 when he died. I was in the 8th grade. He'd been drinking and decided he was going to go out and race his truck. He hit a tree on Mountain Road, and him and his 21-year-old friend, it was his 21st birthday, were killed instantly.
Alright, how have you exemplified the nine Catholic social teaching principles?
Well, for the dignity of the human person, I try to be tolerant of even the most annoying people because there's people that can just get on your nerves even though they're not trying to be mean or that's just how they are. And dignity of the human person was shown to me by Josh Dolly at whenever he would give me a ride home after school because I didn't have my license last year and otherwise I'd be stuck there till 5 o'clock. For respect for human life, I've never really killed or tried to kill anybody, and as far as I know, no one's ever tried to kill me. I help my family, well, for family and community, I help my family whenever possible, and I co-formed a growing community of friends known as the Wolf Pack. And my family and friends always try to support me whenever they can. For rights and responsibilities, I give my employees fair pay and breaks within reason. Of course, I can't just like let them take off all day, but and my parents trust me to drive responsibly. For the common good, I pitch in to help with community events that help keep the community clean and safe. Option for the poor, I used to babysit homeless children while their uh, parents would be taking a GED course so they could get a better job. And for the dignity of work, I work for my father pretty much all the time, even when I'm not supposed to be. And then the money I make, I spend, which then goes into the economy, improving it. Um, Solidarity, I always try to cheer up my friends when they're down. And Josh always tries to make sure I relax and have a good time whenever he's like hanging out with me, because I stress out a lot. And try to keep the waters in like Maryland, like the rivers and the bay, clean because dirty water kills the fish, and I enjoy fishing. Um,
So,
Go ahead.
alright, when have you been virtuous? When have you missed the mark of being virtuous? And how did you resolve or make the situation better?
Um, I display the virtue of charity when I help out at Sarah's house, which is the homeless women and children's shelter, and I give extra people at I give extra food to the people at work, to like needy people that come to the flea market, because you can tell they're need, because they come up and they're like got these really raggy clothes, and they like pick through like the trash and stuff that people leave behind. This will just normally at the end of the day anyway. We're closing up and we'll have extra food, so I'll just see, hey, I got this. I'm gonna throw it away. Do you want it? And then I missed the mark when I've had chances to like donate money to people on the street and stuff, and I just kind of ignore them and act like they're not there. And I remember one day I was going to my father's deli, which is on Route 1. I was driving, and there was a guy with a sign that said homeless, hungry, need help. And I was sitting at a red light, and when he came past my truck, I just kind of like looked away, and I was driving down the road, and I felt really bad about it. So on the way home, I just rode by there to see if he was still there, and he was. And I stopped and gave him like $3 because that's all I had. But you know, that made me feel better after that, because I felt really guilty at first.
Alright, what role does faith play? What role does doubt play? Is there any religious aspects in your life? Why or why not? And where are you on your faith journey?
As far as faith goes, I mean, I definitely believe in God the Father and how you know, Jesus came to die for our sins. Doubt comes in a little bit into exactly what the church teaches as what happens after we die and stuff like that. But I fully believe in like the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. I definitely have a religious aspect to my life. I'm a member of 2 youth groups, which I go to whenever I get the chance. Unfortunately, my Friday night youth group, which I used to go to every week, I don't often get a chance to go to anymore because of work. But as far as where I am in my faith journey, I say I'm definitely like almost at the total love stage, which is no questions about anything. But for right now, I still have a few questions that are unanswered.
Alright, that's it. Thank you.